Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Mindfulness Monday, Community Check-In Edition. It looks a little differently, however, keep an open mind and just stay tuned in with me. This will be a check-in for you. However, I'm going to provide you all with a check-in with myself as well. But let's take a moment first to just welcome ourselves honestly into the now. Because as I speak today, I honestly want you all to truly tune in with me. So take a pause, take a breath, slow down just a little bit. Bring your attention into this present moment, take another breath. Now we can move forward. Again, welcome. First, I want to start with how am I feeling? And I am present. I'm present, but I want to break it down a little bit further than just being present. So I wrote down a few things before going live because I wanted to really sit with what my feelings were, and I wanted to be truthful about them because I have them. However, my awareness of them, I'm not allowing myself to be carried and drifted and shifted too deep into them. Let me explain. So mentally, I am feeling grounded. I feel present. I feel mentally sane. All right. Emotionally, I feel regulated and I feel very aware. I feel regulated because my emotions have been up in sadness, up in anger, up in annoyance, just high energy of feeling emotions. I've also had low moods of feeling energy. Lows, not wanting to get out the bed. Lows, not really interested in doing anything. Lows as in confusion. Lows as in just questioning everything, but I'm not staying there. I'm just aware of them. So that's why, again, emotionally, I'm feeling regulated and aware. And if you're watching this, stay tuned in because these categories can help you to check in with where you are as well. And not just on a surface level, but really sitting with everything that's happening outside of you, everything that's happening inside of you, and just checking in with your own well-being. All right? Physically, I'm having to take conscious and mindful deep breaths because honestly, I've been having panic attacks again. I haven't had panic attacks since 2020. I used to have them on a regular. And it's been 6 years since I've had panic attacks, but I found myself breathing heavily, and after taking a really deep breath, I may burst out into tears. After taking a really deep breath, I may have an attitude next, just all over the place. But again, physically, being aware of my breath, that's what I've been doing. But I also feel a little tightness in my chest, and you can always feel tightness in your chest or your heart chakra area, specifically when you're having different emotions. It helps you to be aware of why you're feeling what you're feeling. So just be mindful of where you may be feeling pain in your body. But that's where mine has been. It feels like I've been lifting and doing chest press at the gym all week. And I don't think I worked. You know what? It may be too. I started back teaching last week. And those planks, it got my chest feeling tight as well. But movement has been helpful because I've had joint pains. I felt pain in my wrist. My wrist was honestly almost immobile. And I had to, take my time and sit with it, massage it, be intentional about it, find movement with it, and pray for my strength. And spiritually, I am shifting. Spiritually, I'm having to lean in on my faith harder, stronger, even, I don't even know if those words go right there, but stronger and harder than ever before. Seriously. So spiritually, I'm shifting. And I'm shifting inward. The shifting for me has been looking like not really having much to say, but processing what I'm thinking and what I have to say inside instead of just blurting it out my mouth. It's a practice now because I've said some things that probably came out a little too quickly as well, but being conscious of it is guarding my tongue, being mindful of the things that I'm speaking out, controlling the narrative of what I welcome into my space by speaking only positive things over my life. So it's just resetting some intentions. And again, shifting spiritually for me has also been just the pull to, and I feel called to fast again. It's time to fast. Because I can see where my attention has been. And my main priority has always been peace. Well, I'll say since I've, embarked upon this journey of just figuring out what I like to feel. Peace is my main priority. And I mean that. So anything that may be pulling my energy or just making me feel low, making me worry, making me wonder, making me confused, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for none of that. I'm already feeling a whole lot of other things. And I'm already up against what life is bringing to me that I can't control. I'm already dodging a few things, trying to manage my emotions. I ain't got time for that. So anything that disturbs, disrupts, it's time to shift. Changes have to happen in whatever forms that looks like, that works best for me. So again, shifting spiritually, I feel pulled to fast. I fast every now and then. Sometimes never does it look traditional. However, it's modified based on where I am, what I'm focused on, where my energy has been indulged in, and anything that I'm needing to pull myself from. It's personal. And you can create a personal fast for yourself as well based on what got your attention that don't have no business having that much of your attention. And that leads me to the remote, because spiritually, me being pulled to this space, I'm reminded that this thing right here is powerful. And not because it changes and works this TV here, but because we are holding it. And I don't think that we understand how much of the narrative we are in control of. We don't understand how much of everything that we are allowing to download into our minds, whether it's negativity, whether it's positivity, whether it's focusing on lack and poverty or anything ill-willed. You got the control of being able to change that narrative. Now, it's a practice because I've found myself tuned in on a channel and on a program that ain't serving me no peace. It ain't serving me no good. So this pull spiritually is calling me again to change my channel. Because I'll say, if I could describe my channel that I've been attuned to, it's probably Lifetime. That's the best way to describe. Lifetime. Almost like if I were to write this story out and y'all were to actually see it from my lens and from where I'm at, you'd probably be like, this can't be real. This ain't life. That ain't happening. Oh, never. Absolutely not. That only happens in a movie. Yeah, that's what my life is feeling like right now. A Lifetime movie. Like, I know you lying. Am I being punked? These are questions I've been asking myself lately. So yeah, I'm realizing I need to change my channel. And the channel that I like to change it to looks more like ease, looks more like flow, looks like alignment. It looks like any and everything that I'm put here on this earth to do and accomplish, and everything that belongs to me, I'm welcoming it in. Anything that's not meant to serve me peace, not meant to provide me with ease or grace, will remove itself naturally. Because I'm in surrender mode. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to show up, but to show up, which is enough. So however you're showing up, If you opened your eyes today and you decided to push through, no matter if that was having to get through with that job, push through and find peace and ease with your kids, or just push through and getting out the bed. Because I don't know what else to do. So how am I doing? I am doing my best. I'm doing my best to show up. I'm doing my best to keep going. I'm doing my best to continue to figure out what I need to figure out, and also throw my hands up and accept the things that I cannot change. I'm gonna be all right. And we're gonna be better than all right. So I want you to understand that whatever your current circumstance is does not have to be your forever. Because you got the remote. And I want you to check in with taking an inventory. Take inventory of your life and ask yourself just a few questions. If you want to. If how you're living, if how life has been going for you is satisfying, if you found ways to make peace no matter what is happening to you or around you. Are you allowing yourself to victimize yourself and stay in a low mentality? Or are you empowering yourself and reminding yourself that you got this? Are you waiting on somebody else to tell you that you could do it? So again, spiritually, I got to change my channel because there's so much that's happening around me and outside of me that I ain't got no control over. And I'm doing the best that I can. So the parts that I can control, I have to make sure that I'm keeping my vibes high. I got to make sure that if I'm having a conversation with you that it's pouring into me and it's not draining me. I have to make sure that if I'm around you, when I leave from you, it feels good to be around you and I can't wait to see you again. But if it feels like competition, if it feels like negativity, if it feels like I got to look like this or I got to watch my back, excuse me. Because this is not that. So take inventory. Take inventory. How are you feeling physically? Are you physically tired? Are you drained? Or does your body feel like you can get up and run a mile right now? Are there any parts of your body that has been telling you, hey, check me out? Is there anything on your body, in your body? What are you feeling? Check in with it. Because sometimes that's a reminder to you or an alert to you, hey, you might need to change how you're eating. It might be time to remove that thing from your diet and try that other thing instead. Your bodies are screaming to you. But if you don't take a moment to slow down and sit with that, you'll never be able to hear it. So what is your body trying to tell you? Do you have tight hips? Did you know that the hips are one of the main areas that holds and stores the most trauma? Which means anything that your body may have experienced, whether it happened now or childhood, it can be coming out in the way that your body is choosing to show you how it feels. So check in with it. Again, I can tell when I'm off. I can tell when I need to do something. My wrists start hurting. Or I have migraines. That's an alarm or an alert. Hey, something's happening here. Check in with it. Spiritually, I'm going to come back to spiritually. Mentally, where are your thoughts? How are you feeling in your mind? Do you feel at ease in your mind? Are you having peaceful and joyous thoughts? Or are you worried? Are you stuck in a stage of sadness? Check in with yourself. All right? Emotionally, how are you really feeling? Do you need to scream? Do you need to cry? Do you need a laugh? Do you need to hear silence? Do you need to step outside and listen to nature? And sometimes we don't know what we need. And that's all right too. But if you don't know what you need, you probably need to think about something that makes you feel warm, makes you feel safe. If you need to take a nap to reset yourself, do that too. Check in with your emotional space. And then spiritually, what channel have you been on? What has your attention? Do the things that have your attention serve you? Or do they keep you stuck? Check in with yourself. Are you spiritual? Who's guiding or leading your life? Because yeah, you're the person that's taking the steps with your physical feet. But when it comes to the decisions that you're making or the path that you're on or where you're headed, what you're doing while you're on this path, who's guiding you? What's your source? What do you plug into when you need to be recharged? I hope it's making sense. If y'all understand what I'm saying in the language that I speak, please holler at me and let me know that. Because, again, I don't know how it sounds or what it appears to be like. But do you understand what I'm saying when I say stuff like that? What you plugged into? Are you scrolling all day and watching everything that everybody else is doing all day? Or are you an active participant in your own life? What's guiding you? Are you tuned in to your source? Do you have a connection or a relationship, or have you ever had an experience with God? And whatever that looks like for you. Because honestly, the titles are what separate all of us from this one whole. Religions and the different categories that we place on what these things should do and who they should honor and how you should move and live under these titles is what prevents us sometimes from truly experiencing at your core who you are. So take a moment to really take inventory with yourself. Are you spiritually in tune? Are you grounded in your truth? Not the truth that was passed on to you or your folks told you this is what we gonna do. But once you scratch that system and you really sit with yourself and say, how do I feel about this? Is this resonating? Do I feel good doing it? Is this my vibe? Check in with yourself. And then figure out how you can spiritually shift inward and walk your truth. Not the truth that somebody else told you that you needed to do. Not the hairstyle they like. Not the clothes they want. What you want. And again, who's carrying you? Because I'm spiritually grounded. And I also mentioned I'm spiritually shifting back inward. That's the one thing I know to be true. Anytime I feel out of balance, anytime I feel thrown off, anytime I don't know what to do, when I sit still, when I get quiet, and I allow myself to hear what those next steps are or not, if I need to take a nap or a bath, that guidance, I know when I'm on and I know when I'm off. So I'm not spiritually thrown off right now. However, spiritually, it's shifted into a whole nother level because I've been hit with a whole nother level of experiences. I've been hit with a whole nother level of life. So spiritually, if I was right here, it went like boom. Because again, that's where my belief is coming from right now. Because I hadn't worked in just to give it perspective. Once upon a time, I may have felt like I needed to grind. I needed to do this work from the moment I open my eyes to the moment I close my eyes. Grind all day, burn out, burn out, burn out. Made all the money, worked all the days. It never added up. And I'm feeling drained or waking up tired. Shifting that to, no matter how much money I make, it ain't gonna ever be how my life needs to feel. I'm the wealth. Money comes to me effortlessly and in abundance. I don't have to chase it. It comes directly to me. And since I've shifted into that energy, instead of, oh, I gotta go get it, where is it, I'm out, or I ain't got it. Yeah, I haven't worked. Let me say this. I have worked in corporate America since I was maybe 15, 12, 13, if you count the summer jobs. When I decided to leap and take faith or trust faith in the unknown in 2018, that's when I started my business. It's 2026. I'm still alive, and I'm reaching and accomplishing the things that I said that I would do. And that's one of those, I can't really tell you how it's happening. All I know is all is well. Everything is happening as it should be. I got a roof over my head. I eat every single day. So how can you shift and connect to who you know you are called to be so that you can live your life out loud and authentically and truthfully to who you know you are? It's time. It's time, y'all. If you are watching this and you would like to be checked in on, where you and I have a conversation, it can be a private conversation. We can speak over the phone, or we can set that up, and whatever works best for you. Comment or DM me, check in. If you'd like to receive a live check-in where you and I come live on Facebook and I have a conversation with you and we just figure out how you're feeling and what we can do, comment or DM me, check in on me. If you know someone that you've been observing that you'd like to check in on, send me your people's information and allow me to check in with your folks. There's too many of us in this world to not share some of our experiences or not to even check on each other. You never know whose day you're making by simply asking them or letting them know, hey, I was thinking about you. All right. Yeah. I also offer other sessions, coaching sessions. If you'd like more than a 30-minute session, holler at me and we can schedule a private session. And if you'd like a mini check-in, comment mini check-in. And I'll check in on you. But yeah, we're going to be all right, y'all. We're going to be better than all right. We're going to thrive. We are thriving. Everything is working out. Life is going to continue to happen. But we're going to find a way to ride the wave. We're going to collect some tools. We're going to figure it out. We're going to be all right. All right. And if y'all have any questions for me, any feedback, anything that you'd like to suggest for me, or a way that you feel that I can continue to expand Mindfulness Monday, holler at me. If you like to stay tuned in when I do send out that newsletter, when I do send out where we'll be in person and how you can join, comment, send me the link, or go to houseoftru.tv. That's TRU. And subscribe, and you'll get all of that information as I send it out. Now, there is another way that you all can join, where we can join live. You can tune in, whether that's with your camera on or off, in the live community group check-in, which will be in about 30 minutes. There's a Zoom link. So download Zoom at 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, where I'll be doing a community check-in, where we'll be doing a community check-in, checking in on each other. It's not what you think. Well, I don't even know what you think. And if you don't even know what you think, just holler at me, join in on that link, and come see for yourself. Again, you can speak if you want to. You can be quiet. That's what you choose to do. But that's where we'll be. I have so many things coming out. And again, if you'd like to be a part of that, whether that's just receiving the calendar or actually joining in with me, holla at me. If you've never fasted before, if you would be interested in joining a fast, if you would be interested in joining a challenge where we're holding each other accountable, you need an accountability partner for anything that you know that you need to do but you hadn't gotten done yet, holla at me. I'll keep you accountable. All right? I said a whole lot, y'all. So if you could specifically tell me which link you need, I'd appreciate that. However, I did put the link for the community group. I just put it up. I think I did. I don't see it. Can y'all see the link that I just put up? All right, all right. Yeah, any other questions for me while I'm live? If you're just now joining in, please go back. Gave out some pretty good information here, ways that you could check in with yourself, how to listen to what your body's asking for. And then also something to do once you do know. It came through, but not on the chat. Nope, I don't get it. I'll put it up again. Hold on. Hold on. I just put the other Zoom link up. But yeah, does email work? Do y'all still use your email? Or what is the best way to send out like mass communication? Because I want to do something a little different with the calendar. But just so that you know what you're looking out for, there'll be monthly in-person workshops. We're going to start at one place. We're going to go all the way to another place. You can join at the pace of the entire group, or you can do it at your own pace. But the community support and accountability is here. Okay. Send me your email if I don't have it. That way when I send out the download for the calendar, you'll get it with the email blast. A few more moments if anyone's wanting to tell me how they're feeling, or share with the live how you feeling, how you got to that space. What are you gonna do next? What you need. I love to hear the feedback. Before I end, I did share how I was feeling in different categories, and I wanted to share what I did for my physical. Besides massaging my wrist, I also took myself to get a massage stretch session today, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I deserve it. I took myself out of the house, out of the normal environment that I would work in, to a smoothie bar, had me a little snack, worked on my computer. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So sometimes changing your scenery is the best thing that you're needing to do for yourself. Also went to a familiar spot though earlier where there's a waterfall. Put my feet on the rocks, said some affirmations, just absorbed nature, took a nice walk, sat on the swing, and actually swung. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So not only checking in with yourself, but once you check in with yourself, giving yourself what you need. Yeah. I can believe that. It's real. It's real. That's what he said today when I got my stretch. And I teach. You'll think that I'll be more loose. Baby, I am tight. And if you don't tend to your needs, again, your body will let you know. If you're a reader, The Body Keeps a Score is a really good book to let you connect the mind with the body and be able to be in tune with it a little bit more from the inside out. But again, I truly appreciate everyone that's checked in on me. I'm still trying to find ways to tell you how I'm feeling with what you've asked me. So I appreciate the grace for not knowing, what to say, when to say it, but trusting the process. For sure. And again, how am I feeling? How am I doing? No, I'm not okay. No, I'm not okay. I'm managing the best way that I can. So how am I feeling? I am, again, feeling grounded, feeling like I need to shift, feeling aware of everything. And I am doing my best. And the hardest part is always showing up. So whatever you did today, however you showed up, it's enough. Thank you. And thank you all for tuning in to Mindfulness Monday Community Check-In. Again, if you'd like to join us on the community group, we meet at 8 p.m. Central, which is in about 26 minutes. Just click that link to the Zoom. Meet me there. Or I'm going to holler at y'all next Monday if you're not joining me for yoga tomorrow.